Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And if you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you out here to my home. I've got fescue and bluegrass mix around the house, and they're separated by a border of cryptomeria and maple. And back here in the back, I've got Kentucky bluegrass. This right here is the GCI Turf Blue Heat. Now I know, I bet you're wondering, why in the world is this joker mowing in December and putting out fertilizer? Before I dig into this, no, I have not made my mind up on what we're going to call this area. I done a video back in the fall of the year asking for names, what we could call this area, because this is going to end up being a neighborhood wiffle ball field. I will make it a top priority of mine to get that done, because I know that the winter is going to get a full year's supply of lawn care products from me, and you'll be needing that pretty soon. If you want to take a stab at a name for this field, I'll link that video up in the description below, and you can go watch that video and comment, and that will get you entered in the contest. So you know me, I've got a full-blown dedicated lawn care program that I run on my fescue and my bluegrass. It is a step-by-step process that I've been doing for years. This is how I'm able to get these type of results. On the bluegrass back here in the back, I will be running sort of a hybrid type plan based on the elite edition of my cool season lawn care guide. And what I mean by that is I'll follow the elite plan pretty closely, but there will be some times during the summer where I jump over and do spoon feeding instead of granular. That's what I mean by hybrid. But according to the lawn care guide, I should be done with my fertilization right now. Well, that is true to a certain extent. I don't grow turf based off what the calendar says. I grow turf based off how the weather dictates it. And yeah, I put my winterizer down a couple of months ago, but here in the great state of North Carolina, we have had incredible wintertime weather. As of today, when I'm making this video, it is December the 28th, 2021. And today, it's 72 degrees. If I look at my next 7 to 10 days of weather, I've got 73, 72, 71, 74, 63, 45, 51, 52, and 61 degrees. I've also got 2 or 3 days with a good chance of rain. So when you put all that together, it gives me an opportunity. And that opportunity is to take advantage of this unique characteristic that Kentucky bluegrass has, which is the ability to spread. And yes, I still have a few little bare spots here and there, and I want them to fill in before opening day. So that just led me to take advantage of the weather and get out here and get the grass cut. I actually did a double cut today to checkerboard it up a little bit. My height of cut is at 3/4 of an inch. And then I come out and applied a little nitrogen. Went on and put down some pre-emergent and some RGS. And I also put the natural adjuvant in the tank just so it'll make my nitrogen more efficient. And for those of you that are big fans of the adjuvant, I've got some great news for you. The manufacturer has dropped my price per gallon by 20 bucks. So that means I'll be passing that savings on to you. And for those of you who are big Greene County fertilizer fans, I will soon have individual quart, 1 gallon, and 2.5 gallon sizes on the Academy website. And if you remember, I haven't put any pre-emergent down on this piece of ground in well over a year. The last time this ground saw pre-emergent was spring of 2020. You remember this past spring of 2021 when my fescue was out here. You remember that gorgeous turf type tall fescue striped up like his mind is bad. And that last spring I had the fescue, I said I wasn't going to put any pre-emergent down, and I didn't. I'm actually going to play it by ear this year. I may not use any more pre-emergent the rest of the year just to see how it goes. Now I did use a new sprayer this time. This is a 9-gallon Flow Zone. It's identical to the Flow Zone backpack sprayers that we have on the website, except it holds 9 gallons instead of 4. And it's also on a cart platform to where you can roll it around. This is probably going to be my go-to on the bluegrass back here, simply because it rolls so easy on this shortcut turf. Now what I mean by shortcut is 3 inches or lower. because you know I'm used to cutting my turf type tile fescue between 4 and 4.5 inches. And surprisingly, I was able to pull it around in my fescue pretty easily as well. I will be doing a dedicated video on this sprayer here pretty soon. I have 15,000 square feet of bluegrass back here, and I was able to easily cover it with the 9 gallons. And yes, the nozzle I use that sprays 10 foot wide comes with this sprayer just like it does the backpack sprayers. So this isn't typical, this isn't normal, this isn't something I would say everybody in the country needs to do. I have a very specific thing going on here, and that is I want this bluegrass to fill in and be dead nuts perfect when spring comes and opening day is here. Our weather right now is just absolutely incredible, so there's nothing wrong with taking advantage of that. Now what I'm not going to do is come out here and throw some super heavy rate of fertilizer down and push it super hard. In my book, that's a big no-no. I got my big spring feeding right around the corner. But since I do have 7 to 10 days of really nice weather, and I've got some rain in the forecast, I can take advantage of a little spoon feeding, a little mowing, kind of speed the process up a little bit. If our weather stays like this and we continue to have these really warm days, I'm gonna get my verticutter out and my dethatcher, and I'm gonna go to town out here and really start pushing it a little harder. So if you want to see everything that goes on back here this year, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, tell all your buddies, and as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.